Welcome to the next video in understanding and improving your B2B target market. Now, what we're going to talk about is how to uncover and understand your customer needs. And it boils down to one thing right out of the gate, and that is asking better questions. When we ask better questions, we get better answers. And the second follow-up right behind that is being able to follow up great questions with additional discovery questions. So, for example, if I ask a user of a product, what's their biggest pain point? It's kind of open, it's kind of vague, and I hope they give me exactly what I need. However, if I ask a better question of, where did you feel that you wasted the most time during the last month for something that was mandatory in your work? Now, the better question has a little bit of guiding thought with it because I'm looking for something specific. In this case, I'm looking for wasted time. And then the follow-up question is going to be, okay, so you wasted 15 hours on your activity. If you were able to condense that down to 2 hours, what would you replace those other 13 hours with? That is where we're going to start getting into the alternatives, right? So now we've taken a question of what's your biggest pain point. He or she is probably thinking about something very recent, maybe that day, maybe yesterday, maybe something personal. However, by taking that question and guiding it a little bit more, that I'm looking for something about time. Say my product saves them time and it's some type of operational efficiency. That allows me to find out how much time she could save, how much time she's wasting, what she could replace it with. Could she replace it with something that actually improves sales, reduces costs, allows for some type of leadership engagement, whatever the case might be. But that allows us to take that information, to turn around, pivot, and talk to the decision maker of saying something along the lines of, by implementing XYZ, we can save them roughly 12 to 13 hours per month that they have already indicated they could increase X amount of activity. This would do this, this, and this for you and save you these hassles. That type of conversation is significantly different than saying, hey, their biggest pain point is they got a flat tire or whatever it could be. So asking better questions allows us to get better answers. Now, how does this go into segmentation? I know that's a long segue, but as you get into segmentation, how do you do that? First off, create them yourself. Create buyer personas, customer needs yourself. Some of this is guessing, some of this is knowledge. Second, surveys, focus groups, direct customer conversations, past clients. Anybody that can give you feedback or an answer on what is happening, what they need, or past solutions and how well it worked or didn't work gives you really strong insight into what people need. And it's extremely helpful whenever you're changing from one vertical to another vertical. So if I'm in a healthcare space and I want to change into a logistics space and say my company thinks they have crossover, what a buyer needs over here might not be the same way that they're going to use the product over here. It might, but until we actually have a lot of discovery type questions, we can't segment it properly. We can't discover what is needed, and we're not going to be able to actually fill the solutions. But what I really want to push here is asking better questions and also following those up with excellent responses to really find out how you can solve issues or problems, because that's what we're doing. We're trying to find out what their pain points are in such a way that we can solve it effectively and efficiently. Otherwise, it's just a pain point. So stand by. We've got more videos as we break this down and get more into more of why we need to segment and deeper understand our target market.